IT stocks, we've been speaking about it for quite a bit, but what is the impact rather that has been seen by mutual funds? And remember that there are schemes that are tech related in the sectoral and thematic category that have a substantial allocation to IT. They've had a bit of a bounce today, but think about the drawdowns that have been seen from the start of the year. For the IT index as a whole, we're talking about close to 20% or thereabouts. Let's go across to Jasmeet because he's looked at the allocations that mutual funds have to IT and he's got some interesting numbers to tell you about. Jasmeet.
Well, Alex, thank you for that. If you look at the overall IT picture at the moment, we do see that the IT is down about 22% in this year so far. And the overall AI fear has extended the overall impact on the stocks in the month of February itself. Now, while the global demand of uncertainty is creating the overall fear, we also have the FIIs are selling constantly on IT, and that's why we see the selling pressure coming on IT as well. Now, what we have done is we have taken the overall IT impact on the mutual funds to get a better view of how are mutual funds getting impacted by the overall IT downfall. While I have a list of top 5 mutual fund categories which have impact towards the IT stocks. Starting off with equity large caps, it has almost 8% average impact coming in from the IT, while the mid caps have 10%, large and mid caps have 7.96%, and flexi cap has 9.78%, mid cap, multi cap has roughly 7% impact coming in from the IT. Now, in terms of sectorial fund, as you rightly said, sectorial fund will have higher exposure to IT, and sectorial tech fund has roughly 68% of impact coming in just from the IT stocks. Now, we have pulled down 5 such stocks from diversified portfolio which has higher impact coming in from the IT services. Talking about the diversified funds that has impact from IT, starting off with the first one, I have Motilal Oswal Flexi Cap. On an average, this fund has 24% of its fund allocated towards IT, and the average allocation in the overall flexi cap is roughly 9.78%. So we see this fund is bullish on IT and is currently investing 24% on IT itself. While second one is Motilal large cap and mid cap, investing 22.4% of its total AUM on the IT pack, while the average in this span is 7.96%. While next is Motilal Oswal mid cap multi cap fund, investing 19.7% towards the IT. So out of top 5 diversified fund, we have 3 funds coming in Motilal Oswal who are bullish on IT and are heavily investing on IT. My last were NJ Flexi Cap and Marklin Large and Multi-Cap. Now, while I also have the Thematic Fund as a technical fund. Now, how they span out is, while Tata Digital India Fund allocates 78% of its overall investment in IT, and the return for last 1 year for this fund is minus 16%. But something like a Motilal Oswal Digital Fund, again a tech-oriented fund, investing roughly 77% towards IT, has roughly negative 5% return over last 1 year. While lastly, we have HSBC Tech Fund also investing again roughly 71% in tech, has roughly negative return of 13.5% on the cost of the overall AI disruption in IT and the constant IT fall. Lastly, the key takeaways, what we understand the entire picture is, though we have multi-cap and a mixed category of fund, we have diversified a portfolio, they still have heavy exposure towards IT, even though the sectorial funds have almost 70 to 80% exposure of IT, seeing a sharp correction in this major sell-off. It's a wait and watch of how does the overall AI story pans for IT and how does IT picks up. And as rightly said, today we saw a good up move in IT. It's a wait and watch how does coming quarter turns up for the IT.